Hello, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 within the Gauntlet of Shar. So, today, the goal will be to fully clear this. I might not do the thing at the very end right away, or I might. I will decide at the time. But my first goal will be to sort of deal with Balthazar.
We outnumber you. Leave me be.
Like, it's just not in character to threaten the rat to kill them, because, like, they're non-threats. But there's something about the rats here. I don't know what it is. And I will probably miss it on this character. But there is something about the rat.
Good here, I hope.
Okay, I guess. I mean, it's more than literally nothing. I have no reason to use it on anybody at this stage, but
Let me work my magic.
I mean, he will never use that. I give it to her though. I think the Bow of the Banshee's better because it can frighten, which I think is generally gonna be more important. I mean, it's like a DC 10 or something, so it's not very good anyway.
Still alive, so that's progress.
But I should give one of them. I should give this. He needs a better weapon.
At the ready.
I really should give him a better weapon in case he gets silenced. I should consider that.
Where am I needed?
Having a ranged weapon is worth it in case he's in a silenced
No time to
scenario.
rest. One day I'll catch a break.
Just as I go, I'll go here just to sort of
Anything of use?
show what's up. What is this walk? Anyway, this is the other side of this little puzzle thing that I did and then didn't take advantage of. If you get here through a different route, you fight basically the same encounter type as over there with the spheres that summon justiciars, except they didn't show up this time. I wonder why. Oh. See, now that's interesting. I don't think I paid attention to this Displacer Beast being there in my previous playthrough. Or at least being, like, starting here. It's, I guess, trying to pull me into a trap? Yeah. Okay, that's weird. Because it's... I want to see if the perception check triggers at a point where it's actually usable.
Enough viscera to rival a Githyanki sparring circle.
I kind of want to know how this interaction behaves if you don't spot the ambush. I don't know if that's quite right. Okay, I guess it is just saying, yeah, a bunch of stuff happened here. Well, I already know that I'm about to get ambushed. I want to know if there's a talk that occurs.
There's something out there. I can feel it.
Anyway, I can go up here and just... Oh, they're right there. The right here is where I'm going to quick save. I've spotted the ambush. I want to see if there's a talk. Previous playthrough, I came down from this side, and there was no talking. So if it's just an ambush, and I can't talk, that's kind of lame. The fact that one of them, the traitor, says something, though. Okay, they do talk to me.
What's this? Fresh entertainment? But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? There's a whiff of the surface to you.
Holy shit, an Orphon. Powerful devils. I wouldn't get on their bad side without a good reason.
You, tiefling. You've got the stench of the hells about you, the stench of home, and a whiff of the surface besides. A servant of Zariel, if I'm not mistaken. I'd know the stench of her infernal machinery anywhere.
What do you know of infernal machinery?
Only what I can smell. And whatever engine burns within you is grinding to an inevitable explosion. Burning and fear. You reek with it. There's something else, almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries. Musk.
What?
And sulfur. Raphael! I can smell him all over you!
I guess Raphael smells like sulfur. Ah, you know Raphael?
That perfume trickster swindled me. Trapped me!
He wants you dead.
Where is he? Spit it out. Now!
We piss off a devil no matter what we do. Pick your poison. We'll handle the fallout like we always do.
I actually don't care to free this guy from his grasp. I've got nothing to spit out. Perhaps we can help each other.
Bargaining, are you? A Karator warlord once tried the same. I made him watch as I ate his concubines in young, then fashioned a codpiece from his skull. You can't help. It's not just walls that keep me here. Not the traps, the dark, or the creatures it hides. Something stronger holds me. A contract. Either I fulfill the contract, die trying, or forfeit my freedom. If I leave this place now, I'll become Raphael's slave.
Let's go with you're hardly free as it is.
You wouldn't say that if you truly knew his mind. Just listen to the terms he gave me. Spill all the blood sworn to the night. Silence all prayers. Smother each right. Wander Shah's halls, hungry to slay. Leave no justice here, alive to obey. Leave none to hear it, then be set free. This song is your oath. Swear it to me. Ah!
So would this be
Well,
the one that destroyed it?
explains where all the dark justiciars went. The final lyrics linger in your mind. There is a trick buried within them, a clause that cannot easily be fulfilled.
That's it.
So this was the war devil who slaughtered Shah's faithful.
Yeah.
At Raphael's urging, no less.
Like, imagine the ones from the Grimforge were these people. Is what they're saying, maybe? They wanted you to kill Dark Justiciars? Why?
Asking why doesn't get me paid. Hunting and killing does. Raphael mentioned something about an Asima. Meant nothing to me. I did my part. I filled these halls with ghosts. But Raphael's playing some other game. One that involves stiffing me. Anyway, enough prattle. The lyrics are clear. All who hear the song must die.
I'm assuming it's the Nightsong, not the song he just sang.
To die.
Oh, actually having him attack Balthazar could be pretty fun.
I caught the scent of that bloated carcass already. He's no more alive than the Dark Justiciars down here. No, he is not the answer. He is not my prey.
I mean, that would have been fun. I mean, let's see if he's willing to do this. It's either that or this. Let's go with this. See if he's willing to... Oh, absolutely. I'm totally fine using advantage on somebody that I'm about to kill. Probably.
The Merigans? They barely have a thought to share among themselves. But they do have ears. Kill yourselves. Back to the hells with you.
So I'm not gonna get the traitor. Oh well. Ooh.
I still hear it. Seems your theory is wrong.
The displacer can hear? Are they gonna fight each other? Why do I have to recast friends? Doesn't it last a little bit of time? Okay, go to 16. What does that mean I rolled? 6, 10. So at minimum, and it's broken. Come on. Get rid of crit fails. Get rid of crit fails. Fine, I'm gonna accept this crit fail.
Pathetic. A dusk hag once claimed she dreamt of a future where I spared her. But even her weaseling is no match for yours. This ends now.
I mean, it's not actually that dangerous. Where? Fix the game. Please. That's not the character I clicked on.
Magic touch.
Okay, now walk here.
Forth.
Come on. Walk where I tell you to. This was never a problem previously. Like, these allies never did this. They never got stuck this easily in the first patch. So some patch at some point has made it worse.
Lovely day this. For now.
Nope, don't go that way. Like, I never had the... Like, the elementals getting stuck, that would be reasonable, because they require an action to travel there. They don't inherently have that level of movement. What the... Okay, how is that not in range? Whatever. I guess I'll walk this way. Okay, so that one's over there. This one needs to get up there.
You have my attention.
And then he will enter from the bottom, I guess. Not ideal, but it isn't really an issue. I don't know how... Like, why does it... I guess because the Displacer Beast? Nope. I shouldn't be in combat until I'm invisible, but whatever.
Blood comes easy these days.
This guy's the biggest threat by far. Like, the Organ's not weak, but it's just a fairly normal enemy, I'm pretty sure, whereas this guy here can create more copies of themselves. 80%. Great luck on every attack, man. Just scoot under here, whatever.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
I think she should be up here, though. Like, I think he's less important, but...
Creator. Destroyer. Pawn to Cleric 4.
Oh, I gave him a short bow, but he can't even use short bows. Oh well. I'll fix that later. Well, I guess he's doing nothing. He could dash, but...
The victor's path.
Okay. Displacer beasts are pretty dangerous. Fire immune, basically. Nothing. I guess I'll multi-attack 14 to 38. Yeah, this shouldn't scale. They need to fix this. They won't, because they probably don't care enough, but like, going downhill shouldn't increase the range of teleports. Like, I shouldn't be able to go further because I'm teleporting downhill. Disadvantage. Really? Okay, fine, it doesn't have dark vision, but it's a fire elemental. How is it too dark? Okay, it just didn't update properly.
Fight's gotten stale, damn it. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Infernal Dagger is just 12 to 54. I guess I'll save. And I still got hit really hard because it's half damage on save. No. I was saving against the... Oh, that was not worth the save. I was thinking the damage type had some variance. Oh, okay, because it made fire ground with this somehow. So now the fake version is more dangerous. The fake version is easier to kill because it's burning. Yes. Not enough movement to go to the end of the radius. If I get the 25 and I hit a 5, I would kill it. Don't miss. Like, this luck is really bad. I can't do anything. Because, like, despite rolling... Despite it being an 80%, missing twice in a row is always rough. Dash. Just...
This is my time. Let me recite their demise. On my way.
Okay, he's not visible.
Bye forever, pal.
Fix your game. Like, how does that happen?
Heading out.
Forever dauntless.
Because that jump definitely made sense. I mean, that's incredibly obnoxious. Immune to burning, but I couldn't... Because it can't take the burn, it doesn't get kicked out of invis for being hit. And that didn't hit.
Swords meet sorcery.
What now?
Okay, can I don't know. Throw something. I don't want... Actually, it's mud. It's not going to explode. So if I find a... I could Sleet Storm, maybe. This needs to... Okay. Throwing weapons. Grenades, potions. That's what I'm looking for. Throw this right here. Except it's fire damage. I forgot that I was intentionally looking for something that didn't have fire damage. Where did I get this? Whatever.
This is my time.
Anyway, he can't do anything because even if I hit them, that was... She wasn't in the circle, but whatever. Oh, because he jumped, now I can kill him pretty easily. Yes, because I can't walk here. These surfaces are kind of all... And again, how is it too dark when it is a living fire creature? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no reason to do it again, but... She'll need to drink a potion. I drank a potion, so I can't actually do anything. Okay.
On the victor's path.
Never jump there.
Can't even catch my breath.
I guess she's just gonna shoot.
Come on. Stay on.
What? He randomly... Something caused him to trigger a bunch of thrown explosives? I guess him dropping below 10%, not even 10%, below 20% caused it? With no warning. Good times. Okay, don't jump there. What the...
Defender of the people.
That makes so much sense to jump. Walk here, then jump instead of jumping sooner.
Onward.
What's the story? Uh-huh.
Which way to the nearest library?
Yeah, like she totally couldn't have jumped from here instead of jumping down then jumping that.
On my way.
Doesn't even need line of sight. I mean, that's really kind of crazy that I could teleport, except I can't. It does need line of sight, probably. Yep. They're out of the way. Methods are gonna go this way. I mean, I should be fine now. Like, they're gonna go there. They're gonna go this way.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Jump.
Defender of the people.
Just go there.
Don't be shy.
There.
Elminster's not around, so
And-
might as well.
There.
Don't stop me yet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Anyway. Not the most threatening. And honestly, I don't like Raphael, but
What's inside?
the devil's hardly a good dude, so. And this is one that I don't know if I need this one, but
A bed made of corpses. Disgusting and uncomfortable.
God. It's not the best fight.
Let's hide in here.
His corpse is just gone. No, his name was Yurgir. Oh yeah, hand crossbow. I mean, getting a free short rest. You can get that without proficiency too, right?
The pride of the gate.
Tools of the trade. Like, yeah, he still gets this even if he's not proficient. Which again, it's a spell. It doesn't actually fulfill the important benefit because he's not proficient, so he's worse at attacking with it, but he doesn't
Have a lot on my mind.
really need it for attacking.
These boots have seen everything.
A bunch of dead Maragons with a bunch of +1 weapons.
What's in here?
Yeah, my previous playthrough, he never got that explosive attack. Either it didn't exist and they've added it since, or there's some I killed him too quickly, or like from too high of a percentage, so he went from 30 to 0 instead of stopping below 20 or something. But it's even with all these guys, if you get the jump on them, it's still not an especially threatening fight either. The rats, like, I don't get them at all, because you can crowd control these guys pretty easily if you have spells like Evard's Black Tentacles. They are relatively susceptible. Again, it's gonna be nothing.
Unworthy of duck.
The blighter's worked up. Wonder what's got under its skin.
Insight.
The rat isn't merely territorial,
It's proud.
proud. This place means
Study
a
its
great
behavior.
deal to
It's
it.
gonna be nothing else important.
The
Useless
rat
critical
holds
success.
its ground.
It's
It
defiant.
almost seems defiant.
Place is
We've
important to
always
you.
been here. It's ours.
Extraordinary behaved.
Leave.
Yeah, there's something more to these rats. I don't know what is more to these rats. Maybe if you kill them, something happens. Like you blast one, they all aggro, they transform into some other creature. I don't know. There's stuff up here. There's a chest. I should probably short rest soon. I really don't want to long rest anytime soon, because then I won't have the... I lose the Night Singer's favor. I would lose all of these. I don't know if I can go back there to get them back. I doubt it, but... it's probably my best interest to short rest. Just so that the fire elemental lives. Because it's a lot of value keeping it alive.
No traps, please.
It's a fairly interesting zone to explore. Restore Bardic Inspiration. Restore 1 Bardic Inspiration slot on a long rest cooldown. Those are really mediocre. Like, if it's 1 of 4 that you already recharge on short rest, that's kind of... Like, if it was 1 more that you can recharge every short rest, that might be kind of nice. But as it is, at least on this character, who is the primary talker, so they can't actually use Bardic Inspiration for picking locks, they can't use Bardic Inspiration for just talking to people because they can't use it on themselves. Like, maybe if you were using it as, like, not the primary speaker, it would be better, because you'd use Bardic Inspiration more, but these hitboxes are a mess.
A well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
Investigation.
Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural.
The pulse is the weird part. Oh, look at that. 4, 4, 2, 1, 1d4, 1d4. Such a huge bonus. 13 to 19 for Arcana.
The meat is oozing, but not with blood. It's been dosed with a potion.
Okay, so. This is obviously a terrible choice. I want to know what it does. Karlak approves. I succeeded on the Constitution save.
The meat tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches, but your loins tingle. Was that arousal?
If what is happening is what I think is happening, and it's because you licked a dead spider, the time might just have come when you and I should split ways.
In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed.
I mean, that's kind of interesting to know the answer about. Does it fit the character? No. Do I care about the slight approval drop on them? No. The approval gain there is positive.
Alright.
Because they're almost at max approval.
Very well.
I can't remember if this is the intended route. I remembered on my way back up, I was like, oh, there's a way up, which means that there is a way down. Yes, that's the intended way, instead of jumping straight down. So, I'm going to have to be careful, because these characters are not going to follow me. And I can't click. Okay. Will the elementals teleport? No, they won't. They really should treat that as a movement ability when you're just generally moving around.
Let's see what this does. A very gory idea of art.
And a skeleton. Okay, I assume I can't jump down without taking fall damage. I can't jump there. I can jump there.
Lost in thought.
This is gonna be a pain.
Is that blood?
So jump down here.
No, never mind.
Everyone else better follow while I bring the elementals down. Karlak, jump. Will, jump. Karlak, don't jump back.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, 1, 2, good. I can get over here. There's over there as well. They're not all gonna be able to jump here.
Never wanted the easy path.
I don't think there's actually much of value here.
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
I can probably leave them behind, I think. And for reference, I can just warp out, so. Chamber of Command. There's a silver
That
key.
in my pack. There was magic within this mirror once. Consuming magic. But it's shattered now.
Yeah, Mirror of Loss.
The mirror is shattered and beyond any use.
That might be worth a look.
In darkness, truth. In shadows, justice. In the lady's name, always. Basically, fairly expected religious stuff in this area. What perception check is failing here? Why is she not rolling a perception either, though? They should both roll. I'm gonna assume it was just a mural. But it would have been right here. It's definitely not a mural. There's definitely like a button or something. And if I want to find that, I can't jump there. I can't jump there. This other path does nothing to help me get to where I want to be. I could cast jump, but then I could jump down there and then climb up to get to this section. So I guess I might as well cast jump and jump over here.
No rest for
And then Gale. At Boots of Misty Step on someone. Oh no, it's one of these. Karlach has it.
Most excellent.
I just want to see if these other people can do the perception check. They can't because it doesn't exist. Good to know.
Can't give up now.
If I crit fail with one, does that automatically make it so no one else can even try it? I think that would be a bad design choice. Because I don't even believe crit fail should exist for skills, because it ruins plenty of meaningless stuff anyway. Anyway, nothing of any value here. It is worth noting that my choice was a bad one, because they're not going to be able to jump back there, but okay. I don't want to go that way. I need to go this way. I could fill that in, but I think you explicitly want to explore the rest first. Okay, to right here. Nope, can't go there. Can't go there. Oh yeah, because you can't path to automatically jump because... Like, why can't they just make it so you can path on jumps that are guaranteed for every character? Okay. This is a pain.
All's well that ends.
Okay, everyone's here though.
Not as bad as it could
Good.
have. Should mind my step.
I think character pathing should be improved, could be improved. Great deal. Already got that. That's not where I need to go. Where I need to go is over this way. This was the intended path that I know about. I don't want to go there yet, because I don't think I have any reason to. Though, I'll go there after I go here. Basically, get to the bottom and then waypoint back out. Which I think the waypoint kind of messes with the game, but there's certain elements that just don't really work without the waypoint, because you can just get stuck in ways that are hardly your fault. You can jump here. I think there's traps. But Zealot of the Absolute is going to be carrying a message. I can jump to my death here. Nothing else.
Let's have a look.
I think this is a fairly noteworthy message. Strange singing. Ascertain any connection to the relic. Do not deviate. Do not fail. Return promptly. The strange singing is... I mean, the Nightsong, I think. Or it's what it's hinting at it being the Nightsong, but it might not be. Oh, there's a chance I won't actually be able to enter the bottom, the eventual zone without Shadowheart. Which would be... No, there's no way they would limit it in that way. When it's a required zone. There's not much to see here, so... Just like a corpse.
Open up.
Some large vases. Oh, that's actually worth coming down here for. Except it means that I need to get these guys across. And if I can't get them across or up this ladder...
Let's be on my way.
They can climb rocks, right? This will be more efficient. I'll go here, up, and up. Elementals, they can just kind of go up.
This is the path of heroes.
Your feet sully it.
Sully it.
Alright, let's continue ignoring the rats. Okay, let's test something. This method, can it go into the silence zone? It can, okay. It should be able to breath attack in the silence zone, right? Yeah, it's unaffected.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in. And can't see it yet. The camera is kind of janky here.
Lies before me.
Okay, she's gonna be the one that needs to go first. I guarantee these don't talk. I'd fall prone. Don't do that. Okay, this method can fly here and punch it. Maybe kill it, maybe? 4 to 19. Should be able to. Makes my life easier. And these guys can get pretty good AoEs. You're gonna just teleport right there. And blast them. Pretty good. I don't get this sound effect. I don't know why they chose that. Like, that sound effect is messy. Her AC is way lower than it probably would be advisable. Really? He shadow steps to shank a method and then get an opportunity attack hit on him. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. What? Oh, because these guys are still hiding for some reason, somehow. Yeah, okay. Because apparently they weren't found. Like, this guy walks here to stab a mud method for no good reason. What is this move speed? I'm flying and I can't go. You know what? You're just gonna go in a corner. And you're gonna sit there for the rest of the fight. 2d8 conditional, no point. No point. Kind of melee. Like... And then move. Why was I blinded?
Battle of wits.
Okay, these guys, they're not grouped up enough. Oh, they are grouped up almost enough. Let's go here. It doesn't hit that. It doesn't hit very hard, but they're safe enough, and it's not really like I need to worry too much. I'm not in a rush to kill them super quickly, so I think it's preferable to play it safe. Anyway, you're gonna go into a corner too. Right up there.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Okay, that's 2. There's 3 left. 1, 2, 3. I think that guy's good enough, so let's just go right there. Yeah, just got a great roll. What is this damage roll? Oh, Gaping Wound Swing additional damage, okay. No, I was leaving you here because there was a guy over here. I think just smashing it will work better. Is it this? What is blinding me? Is there an invisible, like... There is an invisible darkness aura around the corpses of the Justiciars. It's just not visible. Or not, you know, very visible.
I strike with precision.
You strike with precision and miss.
Back.
This one's probably better to leave if it was kind of stuck where it was. I can move Karlak.
This is my happy place.
She can scoot. And then these guys can get their fire attacks. I mean, that's pretty good. Like 4d6 every turn with no, like, resource consumption. Half damage on a save? Ah, yeah, I assume it's half damage on a save. It doesn't actually say that it's half damage on a save, but it's presumably half damage on a save. It just doesn't indicate on the card, even though it should. Yeah, the card doesn't even indicate what type of attack it is. It doesn't even indicate that it's a dex save. It's an int save? No. No, that's the DC of Erupting Cinder. And it's probably a dex save, given the type of attack it is, but they don't really indicate that. Why would you walk into the fire? Like, use your brain.
Don't waste a step.
Don't walk into the fire like that.
Anything of use?
You have a 10-foot reach. You could attack it from 10 feet away. It's just dumb. Oh yeah, one of these is necessary for the puzzle. It's not really much of a puzzle. It's literally, did you read the book? I think this is the one. That might be the one, I'm not sure, I can't remember. I'll figure out which one I need when I need it.
Here goes nothing. What's that? Think of that.
And I'm aware that I can left click to disarm, but it just feels more consistent to always just initiate it with a right click. Self-same trial. Nightsinger is related to Shar. I don't think this spear can do anything. There's a reason to come here, but I don't think this spear in question can do anything. Or anything special without an appropriately relevant character. I wonder, like, how this all goes or feels if you do it as a, your character is a priest or paladin of Shar.
What can silence the Nightsong?
Anyways, one of the books here, I think the Nightsinger is... What can silence this night song? Only the Nightsinger herself.
What can silence the Nightsong?
And then you can open it like that. Access the spear.
Open up.
Not really much of actual value here. A dead guy or dead girl. Dead person. Yeah, that's basically the way of giving a hint that you have to check the books. Which after, you know, checking the books, even before I saw that, I was like, the book is the most relevant part. Half plate. Magic spear. Anyway, that spear is relevant. It is explained properly. Yeah. With the relevant character, but it's just not. Ooh. Medium armor. It'll be slightly worse AC, but I get advantage on Constitution, and I get access to this, which is concentration, but I can use it if I want to. So I'll lose 1 AC, which is worth it for the Constitution saves. Advantage on Constitution saves. Definitely worth it for that. And if I so felt, I could... for now I will, because I'm not going to use it in any other scenario, so... The Yuan T scale mill still very good. Sort by type. Oh, I'm carrying like some plate mail on me. What am I doing? But let's get rid of all this. I have a ton of stuff. Again, I need to sell stuff soon. Let's give that to her. And I don't need this anymore. So I'm good. I would say this is better armor.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon trust your secrets to the night.
Yeah, no, not happening. It could be fun to play a
Shroud yourself
purely
in
like,
blackest night.
what is it, neutral evil Sharon character? I should probably equip that on someone. Because that's really good. +1 to Constitution saves. +1 save DC against spells is useful. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. But the Constitution saves would be nice. But I think the skill monkey aspect of having a +3 int score is much more appealing to the character that I'm playing. I need to... Oh, I was going to summon the golem there. Shoot, I forgot. So I was going to summon the golem and then make sure that the golem died.
Her most sacred path.
Oh, is this the... This is my least favorite of the trials. None of the trials are especially interesting, but... I'm not sure if I need to do the trials if I don't have Shadowheart with me.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat...
Navigate the darkness to feel my embrace.
I don't know if you need to do this, because you already have the necessary orbs available. So I don't think you actually really need to, but maybe.
What am I supposed to do?
Okay. Don't move there. What are you doing? Oh, this path is such a pain. What are you doing? Sharon Retribution. So I need to go across, over, up to there, over, up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over. It's such a pain. I'm save scumming this 100%. Things right here. Then across. Then up. Nope. So it's up. Maybe a little further. Then it's over. Up. Nope, I went too far. No, I didn't go too far, did I? It doesn't help that everyone else
I applaud your taste. Defender of
is
the
too
people.
close. And I can't actually
2 steps
click
at a
where I'm
time.
telling them to go.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Just go outside. Oh, okay, 'cause they can't leave, so I can't get them far enough away.
Let's go in. Looking ahead.
I think this is the worst trial. Go up, over. You have to go in. Okay, let's just do this. Trip, they won't let me. Ah, lovely. What is this doing? I think to here. And up to there. Then across to about there, then over, then up. Then over here, then down, then over, then sort of up, ah. And that's why I save scum. Because sometimes you instantly die, sometimes you get teleported back. And the instantly dying doesn't really work well. Because I'm not wasting 15 Revivify scrolls just to do a trial that I don't even know if it's actually strictly necessary. I mean, it really doesn't help that I can't see it at appropriately zoomed out vertical view.
Breathe deep and move.
I think you're supposed to get like save points, except now this is worse because I don't know where to go from here. I don't know where to go from here. Okay, I have to go there, then up. If I'm in the darkness, can I see it, maybe?
Alright. What now?
Okay, let's just
Make
go
haste.
to here. Then up. Then over. Diagonal. Alright. Like, yeah, what? It's such a terrible system when you can't see where you're supposed to go, so you're here and you're stuck. And like, you can't jump, because I'm pretty sure you get killed if you jump, or not. It's the worst trial. It's not very interesting. I'll just be back when I finish it. Okay, I finally did it. Maybe there's something other than doing it by memory. But if there is, I have no idea what it is. There's probably hints. There are hints, but like, either way, I don't think it's a very fun... I don't think it's a very fun trial. Most of the trials are not especially fun either, but this one is especially not fun. The stealth one's pretty mediocre too, if I understand the stealth one correctly. I think
Better not be cursed.
so there's 2 more trials? I guess there
Her
are...
most hallowed mercy.
This was self-same trial? Yes, I think... No. Yes, I think this was self-same. Which is kind of bugged when I was here previously. Like, it was 100% bugged. Because instead of Shadowheart, I got a random imp.
Another bowl, bearing the stains of...
Vanquish your old life to
What am I supposed to do here? Time to press ahead.
Look at how many buffs. I mean, it's not exactly self-same. It's obviously... It was pretty obvious in my first playthrough, even. It's just killing a copy of yourself. But it's a little bit buggy. At least previously it was a little buggy.
Looks like an ambush.
Yes. Okay, Karlach spawned correctly. Gale spawned correctly. I spawned correctly, except I don't have my name. Okay. So it's not broken. I don't remember where it was. It might have been reading a book. You're only allowed to attack yourself. Oh no, it's here, right? Attacking another player's reflection will incur Char's wrath. So, you can only attack yours. But they can attack you in whichever way they want. So, how's that fair? But, okay, so Karlach
Damn, it's good to
will
be alive.
chug a couple potions. That initiated combat for those guys for some reason. No idea why combat started. Because I chugged a bunch of potions, it started combat on the elementals, I guess. Oh no, I have a sneak attack. Let's definitely rage for here. You are surprised. Yeah, sure I'm surprised. I'm not at all surprised. Will's there, Gale's there. I guess Gale's gonna have to scoot maybe here? How? They can't see me, so why am I rolling hiding? Like, I shouldn't be rolling for hiding if I'm mid-combat. Like, they can't see me, so why am I hiding? And somehow that worked. Where'd the Githyanki go? What? Are they invisible? I don't have an invisibility spell. Where'd the Githyanki go? What? 'Cause I don't have an invis spell. Okay, let's go here. The Githyanki is non-existent. They don't exist. They have Shadow Blend. So I have no idea where they are.
I can't waste any more time.
Did that unshadow blend? No. What the? Why did Gale disappear? What is this game? Like, why is he invisible? Like, why do they get shadow blend? And how did I get surprised when I... Like... It's all over the place. Can heal like 8 health per target, but still. Okay, whose summon is this? No idea. Okay, it's Gale's summon. Where's Gale? Somewhere here. I can't target him. Let's see if they complain. At least they didn't complain. Why did I get 3 attacks? Why did I get 3 attacks? Am I level 10? No. I don't even think I get another extra attack.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Over here! No, eat your face and shit it out!
Can't be restrained. And I clicked too quickly, so I clicked on the ground. This is the first time this is actually procced. It was -5 with missile snaring. Kinda crazy. Okay. I mean, theoretically, Will should be the most threatening, except I can't... Okay, there. Will should be the most threatening. I think it's better to kill him first. But... is he gonna use the correct attacks? No, he's not using... he didn't use Eldritch Blast. Let's kill him in case he fireballs again. What was this terrible roll? He has resistance to bludgeoning. Oh, because he's a shadow creature. So he has resistance to everything.
One can't always be a gentleman.
He has resistance to fire. There's a fire elemental right beside him. How is it too dark? Huh? Like, how do fire elementals not cast light? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Favors the fearless. No time to waste.
Target is too far because I'm blinded. What blinded me? I should have been paying more attention. Come on. How can you jump that far? My will can't jump that far. Healing word, whatever. It's actually better to just use this. No, it isn't. Might be better against him, but he's also resistant to fire. Too dark. Yes, it's too dark for the fire elemental to attack the guy that's right beside him because he doesn't cast light. Like, come on.
I won't give in.
Yeah, no opportunity attacks, because I guess you don't get opportunity attacks as a fire elemental despite the fact that you're a melee attacker. I don't think that makes any sense.
Rough tempest I will raise. Rook to queen 6. No holding back.
And he can't be pushed because he's a shadow creature. How can he jump? Did he cast jump on himself, I guess? He did. Okay. I mean, it's reasonable, but also completely unreasonable because it's like, oh, they don't have to worry about action economy because they can use all my item charges, all the item charges they want.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
Listen here!
Concentration broken instantly. That's good. I assume this will be fine.
What fools these mortals be.
I forgot that he was still alive. What is this game?
My turn.
Well, so much for peace.
Immolate. Finally.
I speak, they burn.
They're burning. This should deal a ton of damage if it hits. $4d4. Yes, it just... No. So... I assume the second set of... No, it's a multi-attack. One is one attack, one is the other attack. Yes, 4d4. 4d4. That makes sense.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well...
I'm gonna have to short rest soon. When you kill a creature, your next attack roll will be a crit. Once spent, refreshed on a long rest. So good. Once per long rest, when you kill something, your next attack is a crit. It's definitely useful. Totally. I mean, maybe with, like, you get a kill and then you... I don't think Disintegration is an attack roll. It's a dex save. Artistry of War is an attack roll? No, it's guaranteed to hit, isn't it? Yeah, like it doesn't have a hit, it's guaranteed to hit. It's not useful for that. Are there any, like, actual attack rolls late game? I guess, like, 3 bolts of Eldritch Blast that are all crits would be okay. But, like, not that good. Again, I forgot to summon the creature. Which the fact that I forgot to summon the thing that I meant to summon basically means too late now. I don't think there's anything else to fight in this area. So if I want to kill Balthazar, I should just do it now. Because I could pick a fight with the rats, see if that does anything. There's one there, and there's 3 there. I have the one that I need for here, and I'm collecting the 3 from the trials. I guess I just go kill Balthazar now. Short-ish on spell slots, but I'll save first and just see how it goes. I can probably burst him pretty quick. I know he doesn't die forever and whatever, but so if I want to engage this appropriately, first I will get me some potion drinking. Okay.
No one stopped me yet.
I need will
The pride of the gate.
to get into a good position. And quick save. Too far. I need them to turn a bit. Do I just walk behind them and start in melee range? Like, just have Karlach walk right behind him. Then everyone else wants to stand back a bit, but
Not as bad as it could have.
I'm stuck.
The pride of the gate. Tarning's down.
Too far. Yeah, I was gonna summon him, but I kept forgetting I needed to get into fights to summon him. Because you can't use it out of fights. I guess he's just gonna walk behind it and just ambush from behind. It's gonna not give me a surprise round though,
Sort of fight.
because it instantly transitions into, hey,
Aye, aye.
we talk first for some reason, so you don't get a surprise round. Like, I don't get why it does that. It's kind of cheap. Because I should have a surprise round, I think, but I don't.
Let us make short work of this.
No opportunity attack, except I do get it. It's just broken. He shouldn't be able to move. Okay. He will wall of fire like this.
You think striking down my body will be the end of me?
It'll at least get him out of here for now.
Time to press ahead.
Not close enough to the one that's actually potentially threatening. I guess I could ice him. And then the fire guy is immune to fire, right? He is not burning despite standing in fire. think it's questionable that he's not burning, but... Okay. As long as they hit, they're dead. Dead in a relative sense. What changed here? Whatever. Again, it's aversion to fire. Has disadvantage on attacks and stuff. Cool. It's not burning though. It's not immune to burning. Why did I have disadvantage on that? So let's... I can't scoot here, because if I could it'd be nice. Do I just accept getting hit once, potentially? I mean, I'll just Eldritch Blast him and he'll go into the fire that way.
Another fight. Let's go.
I could turn undead. I'll never use it ever again anyway, so let's just see what happens. That means, what does turn do? Must move away from the creature that turned it. So it should run into the fire now, right?
Death is but a word away.
Ah, it's still a 90. So it went Berserk because it went low HP. Yeah, diminished health makes it Berserk. Multi-attack, each deal an additional 1d8 damage and knocks target prone, or can or always. That phrasing seems always, but it should be a chance to. It's resistant to a bunch of types of damage, and advantage on saves. Wait. Frenzy ends if unit regains all its hit points. It's no longer temporarily hostile because I burned it? Does that make sense? Away doesn't mean to the left? That doesn't make sense, but whatever. And now I multi-attack and it will die. If I hit, because I do double damage. And if this guy doesn't run into the fire, I will complain. I mean, it shouldn't run into the fire, but it should. Like, by the wording of the spell, it shouldn't. It should run into the fire by the wording of the spell. Bash him with the club.
One with the weave.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. A circlet, undead ward, allied undead within 6 meters have resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage, and you get animate dead. Soul Cage research. One, binding the life force of one to that of another. Relevant. Bunch of speak with dead scrolls. This superb necromancer needs speak with dead scrolls. Sure. That makes sense.
I need more pockets.
Grimishkas.
What's
It totally makes sense that he couldn't cast it at will.
Have to keep going.
Chest up here. I wonder how he gets up here. There's no way he can jump. Carrion crawler. Anyway, I'm happy to kill this guy. Another dead pixie. I kind of hope that killing him, he shows up later in like Act 3, Chapter 3, like angry and trying to kill me, because otherwise it kind of feels like a letdown if it isn't clear that, yeah, he isn't dead, and then we can kill him or have to figure out how to kill him in a quest. But he's dead. Which maybe means that the various reconstituted guys are now dead. I'm going to... Actually, I'm not going to go down yet. I'll finish the last step of the last trial, which is right here. I won't go down right away, though, because I'm going to do some stuff first. Just leave everyone there. Steal that, initiate the trial.
On everything.
Another bowl bearing the stains of...
Reach the other side to receive my...
Have to get through this maze without getting caught, triggering a trap. Simple, I hope.
Do I have someone that can cast the spell that I'm thinking of, that I can't say the name of because I can't remember what it is? I believe it's 2nd level. Do I really not have anyone that can cast Pass Without Trace?
This count as adventuring.
Which I have an item that gives... I have a ring that gives Pass Without Trace, right? I think I'd rather swap this for Pass Without Trace right now. One of the rings I thought gave Pass Without Trace. Maybe I have it equipped on someone right now. That one. On Gale.
Ready and willing.
Pass Without Trace. You and all nearby companions, which means that I do want to swap this over to the character that's actually going to use it. Pass Without Trace. Cast it. And I don't think I can take it off right now, but this should put my stealth at 18. Which I'm safe scumming now, because if I get... I should have not walked on that. I was just distracted. I wanted to check the stealth DC. Like, I'm assuming a plus 18 should pass the DC, or even the percept, or should be a high enough DC that they should never see me without a crit fail. Because... Okay, no, tell me what this is. It's just an auto fail. Okay, so there's no point even trying to hide. You just have to avoid their cones. Good to know. Very interesting. I don't actually need to reload, but I feel like I should. Okay. Then there's no reason to stealth other than to have the cones visible at all times.
Should mind my step.
Why'd you stop sneaking?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, this is not where I need to. Yes.
The gods are watching me.
Let's keep trying, Blake.
That shade knocked me right back to the start. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
I don't... It's not interesting. Oh, you have a stealth skill that's usable? Nope. They see you. because they have nothing that indicates that they can see literally everything. At least put a feature that says literally you cannot hide from them. Word for word, just literally you cannot hide from them would be perfect. Pass without trace being concentration.
That might be worth a look.
What the? Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm actually about to fail this, aren't I? If I don't turn-base this. Except I turn-based it too late.
What path lies before me?
So I have to turn-base, what I did in my previous one, turn-base and jump over them. That's about the only thing I could do. It's actually not a good system, because it would actually be easier to do this using Karlach. Just get in a good position where you can dash and pass them, jump as far as you can to avoid them. And that's the easiest way to do it. I actually should load the earlier save, but it's too much earlier. Again, these trials are not good, in my opinion. They're just not... They're not interesting enough to want to take time to do them. Like, the correct way to do this would probably be put it in turn-based, take it slow. But it's not interesting enough to justify taking that amount of time. Crit fail on 1. Good gameplay design. Like, I have plus 13, and they give me a crit fail on a 1. Like, I'm just gonna be back when I'm done. So, as I've continued to be trying to clear this, frustrating elements, I don't think I failed a perception check for a trap that's here, but occasionally when I walk here, I get spotted and I go back to the start, and for some reason, this button can't be reached. No idea why, but I just can't reach it for some reason, despite the fact that it's right there. Makes a lot of sense. Anyway, time to prepare for the truest of, I don't know. Time stop. I can't do that, I need to dash. There. I don't think this is doable without turn-based moding it. I still think it's not a good challenge. What's up with this button? No idea. Why I kept getting caught here sometimes but not others? No idea. It's easy if you're willing to take your time, but it just doesn't feel like it's worth taking your time. That's the biggest thing to me. Like, it's not interesting enough to be appealing to spend even a few minutes being careful. Which admittedly, once you fail it once, you should just take your time and do it, but it's just a pain. Okay, but that is done now. I'm gonna go to Last Light, and I'm gonna spend some time selling stuff. Because I don't know if I'm gonna have time to sell stuff between then and Baldur's Gate, and there's no real reason to delay selling stuff. And I could. There's no reason not to wait, but I think I'd rather just have a bunch of junk sold. Currently, I have 6,912 gold. I will be back after selling stuff. I might buy stuff along the way, and I will note it as I go. Or should I say after I'm done? So as I was doing that, the guys that I sent out here, one of the harpers turned into a shadow cursed harper because they ran out here because my monsters, and they're stupid, so they died out here. So they're just gonna keep chasing, and they're just gonna keep dying. Like, they're just gonna die to the shadow curse. What are they doing? I guess they're gonna chase the elementals, so I'm gonna move them over here. Like, come on. They need to just make it so enemies, they need to make it so allies don't react. It doesn't benefit the game at all. It might bring realism, but like, there's no realism in fire elementals to begin with. So why would they freak out from summoned fire elementals? Like, just make them not react. Anyway, harpers are suicidal. I'll be back after I actually sell stuff. Okay, so I haven't sold much because they disappeared. Okay, she's right there.
Something's on my mind.
But I've given up because when I come back, the fire elementals are gonna be near me. They're gonna disappear again. It's not worth it.
Sold a pair of boots to that traitor.
So I'm not gonna bother ever again
Another step forward.
until these elementals are gone. Next time they're gone, I'll do it. I'll try to sell everything I can. But if they're still here, it's physically impossible. So, I guess it's just time to do this. It's just, they need to change that. It doesn't add anything fun to the game. It just makes the game worse. Because it makes harpers suicidal. They jump into the middle of nowhere and die. They die to the shadow curse when they shouldn't. It's entirely possible that Darren, whatever his name is, died because maybe he ran into the shadow curse and killed himself. I don't know. I have no idea where he is. Like, it's just, it doesn't add anything to the game and it just breaks it. They need to just take it out. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this now. I didn't encounter Ketheric Thorm as an individual. I just want to see how it changes if I do it this way instead of
Useful to navigate this place.
if I have never talked to him personally. I kind of want to know what happens, and I don't think I really miss anything. Like, I've already explored the tower. Maybe there's stuff I would miss, but I'm not particularly worried. And I don't think there's any other quests in the area. Embrace your potential. All of those are all over the place. Free the artist is later. Nightsong is right here. Later, or kind of, I've gotten what I can. Shadow Curse, kill him. Talk to her. Find Zevlor. Find Mole. All of these are just later. I should do it with her. I'm not going to. And so there's nothing I'm gonna miss. Like, I absolutely should do this with Shadowheart. But I want to play the game as if Shadowheart doesn't exist. So, because every other playthrough I'm gonna probably bring Shadowheart with me. Because frankly, she is an interesting enough character. And past a certain point, she isn't grating. So there's no real negative to journeying with her. 2 updates, one here and one there. Except none of this makes any sense. These really shouldn't update, I think, if you don't have the character with you. There's no reason to know, oh, she can now become a Dark Justiciar, when I've never talked to her about this ever. I don't think she's even revealed that she's a Cleric of Shar to me.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Later, perhaps.
Perhaps later she'll be too late. I would urge you to reconsider. lest the opportunity prove to be a fleeting one.
If it's actually important, I'll go with it. If it's not, then I'm going to say not interested.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find it.
I'm pretty sure it's not a overly romantic interaction. I think it can be, but it's not some forced garbage. Not that any of it is actually forced, but there are options that are go with it or be hyper aggressive.
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers.
Except this has never happened.
That most beautiful of fantasies.
Let's just say, nah, I don't want to deal with that.
Perhaps later she'll be too late. I would urge you... A shame.
There, that's probably the easiest way to turn him down without it being obnoxious. I don't care if there's a deeper story. I've decided I don't want to deal with him being overly forward. What was that? She doesn't even try to talk to me. Perfect. Bye. Now would be the perfect time to sell this stuff, but I'm committed to just continuing where I am. So, bye to that. Oh, never mind. I can teleport back easily, so I'll just be back after selling stuff. Candles are burning? Yes, candles are burning. Anyway, yes, I'll be back after selling stuff now that I don't have to deal with the elementals. Oh. Selling the last bit of junk.
See if there's anything you need.
I bought a bunch of scrolls, so I actually had a net loss of gold overall, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I picked up Disintegrate. I think I picked up Circle of Death, Globe of Invulnerability. Like, these all cost 600 plus per scroll. Some of them cost 1,000. So, I mean, it's probably not actually worth purchasing them. It's probably better to just learn them. But I bought them. There's still a ton of stuff I could probably sell if I desperately need money. Like, I have a ton of scrolls that I could sell for money if I need it, that I'm never going to use. Like, I'm just carrying them because I might need them. But to be completely frank, I imagine just about every single scroll that I'm just dumping on Gale is never going to be used. There's a few that will be used to learn spells. That's it. Like, most of the other stuff is just going to be sitting in my inventory for the rest of the game. Like, I have so many scrolls. Like, these are never going to see use. I should sell them. These I should sell. These I can sell. Like, most of these can be sold. 10 hold person scrolls. Like, it's also kind of wasteful to carry them and not have them on specific characters. But I'll sell them later as I feel it's necessary.
Can't give up now.
But now it's time to make sure that worked properly. It didn't. This game is so bad. I don't think I saved. Yeah, the save is too far back. So, end my life. I thought they'd fixed it because previously it had happened to work correctly. I hate this game. You know what? I'm just gonna long rest, spend nothing,
Here we go.
just to refresh this garbage, assuming it will at least refresh that. Hit points, spell slots, restored half. Hopefully they let me do this. Nope. I don't care. Whatever.
Time to get going.
They need to not... They need to fix that. Like, I can't imagine it's difficult to fix. Like, I would be shocked if that was difficult to fix. Because it's such a minor effect. I need to re-equip this. Actually, I just do this. Oh, it's not there anymore. Why is it not there anymore? Did it swap rings? It swapped rings for some reason.
Let's move.
Okay. I need to put this there. This. Disguise self. And then switch back. Speak with animals.
Where am I needed?
Do that.
The air is ripe with magic.
Do this. Do this. I would summon them, but it would cause the allies to go insane, so I'm not going to yet.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm only going to summon them when it's actually necessary. And I don't think I'm missing any of my buffs. I'm 90% sure that that can't be re-interacted with, but if it can, I will check.
Can't slow down.
If I can re-interact with it, wonderful. If I can't, then too bad. But those skills are so nice. Oh, it's beautiful. But after this, it's time to go back down to the bottom of the shadow area. I almost guarantee I can't do this again.
Let's see.
Because, like, it doesn't seem like it would make sense if I could do it every time.
It seems...
Yeah, nothing to offer. Which means that now it's time to just get on with it. Save here for backup. She was talking. I don't like Shar, so I didn't pay attention to her. I wonder how this interaction's gonna go.
Gathered. You are ready.
Please
Also,
hope. I have no idea how this is gonna go without Shadowheart with me. Like,
as you
I can't
step
even
into
guess.
the silent water, a foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
I feel lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Ah. So it's basically shutting out ones that you couldn't get. That's already done. Just, that was already broken. This area is cool. I don't think I can go up here, right? There's nothing else to explore. Yeah, there's not really anything there. But it's a cool descent. I have no idea how it's gonna go in this playthrough because I'm not doing it how I did it. Come on, I could do that. Because in my previous playthrough, I had both Shadowheart and I hadn't killed a certain character. So I wonder what's gonna happen. Will Gale got left behind because he's incompetent. What is he doing? Okay. Jump down to where I am. Jump to me? Will you do it?
Very well.
Will you do it? No, you won't. Okay, one of them did. Karlak didn't, though.
No time to rest.
They really...
Then through.
It's broken for some reason. These are Dark Justiciars. I wonder if I'm gonna have to fight Dark Justiciars. I assume I'm gonna fight Dark Justiciars. Yes, I will listen to her, for sure. Not the her they are presumably talking about, but... It was working fine in the original patch. They introduced something that's causing this. Characters to not follow properly. Like, I never had this much of a struggle in my first playthrough. You piece of junk. It picked the wrong character. I'll be back right there, hopefully with the right character. It'll take 20 minutes because these characters don't know how to follow me. Just before jumping, hopefully, they jump with me. Good. Okay, now I can talk. I might not be able to clear this without Shadowheart. I'm curious.
The first in a century. You who have come to drive a dagger through my heart. You who seek to claim the ultimate prize. Present your weapon, soldier. Plunge it into the Nightsong. I cannot stop you. But know this. I never forget a face.
I mean, this makes no sense. I know why she's saying it, but like there better be an answer like, no. No, what?
The Spear of Night could be meant to sacrifice the Nightsong.
There's the question.
Are you the one supposed to wield it?
No. You're the Nightsong, a person, not a relic.
Shah kept you ignorant, did she?
Hardly.
Or was it Cleric? Perhaps they forgot to tell you they'd make a murderer of you yet.
I mean, I don't think Cleric wants her dead.
Now is not the time for a crisis of faith. Go on, kill me! You won't be the first.
I'm just gonna say I've come to find the source of Ketheric's invulnerability and end it.
Then your task is done. Lay a hand upon me in camaraderie, and I will be free.
It really doesn't work at all the same. Like, there's no way it works with just any person, right? Because, like, Shadowheart had that actual divine connection. Or has that actual divine connection. How are you the source?
This cage links us, like a parasite's fangs to its host.
There was a note about that.
I am immortal. While I am trapped here, so is he. Free me, and Cleric will bleed.
Is that all it takes?
That and nothing more. So certain was Balthazar that I had no friends in this place. Oh, how he taunted and cajoled. But if you are a friend,
I guess.
You can be my salvation.
I guess if the logic isn't... She's contained here by Balthazar's spell, not by Shar. Shar wants her dead for other reasons. So the spell containing her having a weakness that's just someone being friendly is kind of reasonable.
Yes.
It's definitely simpler when you don't have to save scum to figure out which option gets you the result you want. It'd be pretty funny if it just didn't work, though.
Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selûne, mother of the so-called Nightsong. The Nightsong is no more!
I kind of wish that her getting this made her face less dry. She turns into like an angel or something, but her face is still all like zombie.
It is your turn, my friend. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow.
It's weird that no one else could do it
Your
somehow.
power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield.
Give me a staff that
And
lets
the
me shoot
Moon
people.
Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
I guess. What just happened?
You have done me an incredible service. The Moon Maiden has blessed you in kind.
It's a way better
And
scene
now?
with Shadowheart.
Now, Cleric Thorm must die.
It's such a mediocre scene without Shadowheart. Wow. It's not mediocre. It's just not... it's not half as good. Because with Shadowheart here, there's actual impact. Instead, it's just like, okay, I just saved her. Like, it's just weird without Shadowheart. Which means that I'll never opt to not bring Shadowheart, because there's no point. There's no benefit to not bringing Shadowheart. It just makes the scene worse. And I mean, someday I'll do the Dark Shadowheart, but for now, my next playthrough will be like non-Dark Shadowheart, which like you can either kill her or not. So if you don't kill her, it's not dark. Yeah, because you totally leave them on the table. This is gonna be next time. Yeah, I only get a spear. Like, Moonlight Glaive, it glows. Like, it's not bad, but... I mean, the Nightsong will not tear him to shreds. She can't use the glaive, can she? She can't, but it's like 1d10 plus... It would be 1d10 plus 7 plus the radiant, so it would be better damage. It still has extra reach, so it should be... 9... It should still be pretty good. I'll have less strength, but 11 to 23 versus 10 to 19 is just better for damage. I lose out on strength, but actually long term it might be better to... If I give her the strength gloves that I'll hopefully get eventually, Harmonium Halberd would be bad. So, this will be better. I get an additional 1d4 radiant damage. The light is incredibly annoying,
What to do?
but it's not a huge issue.
Mind my step.
Because this encounter is much more straightforward
Ascend in her silver blood.
if you don't Oh, okay, yeah. So presumably kill her, get the blood, become a Dark Justiciar, but she doesn't die because she's immortal for some reason.
You finally showed yourself. I thought you might try
Oh,
and avoid
finally.
me. I had a choice to make. In the heart of Lady Shah's domain.
I'm fine with
But
this.
you denied me that chance. Now my future is gone. Nothing but wind-blown ashes and wasted potential. I can no longer suffer your company.
You've never talked with me.
Be grateful I don't rid myself of it with a blade.
Trust me, or leave. I'll see what she says to this. She probably complains.
I did once.
There it is.
More fool me. You would be wise to forget me. I can only hope I one day forget you.
I mean, that's totally fine. Ooh, what's that gonna be? I assume that's just leaving the Shadowfell. Without having been affected by the Shadow Curse. Like, I used her for all of... Oh, actually, I spent like 100 gold respecking her near the start. That... Okay. Just... Salenite, right? No, this was the dead person? Yes, that was the dead person. It's interesting that she left. It makes sense. But... basically, all this can go to camp. This can go to camp. This can go to camp. Yeah. I mean, does it make sense for her to do that? I guess so. The biggest issue to me with that, theming-wise, is I've literally I haven't talked to her since I got to the,
There you are. What's happening out there? Who was that streaking across the sky?
No one. I haven't talked to her since I got to the Grove. Like, there's no interaction that's happened. She had no reason to trust me. So, the interaction doesn't really make sense. Like, yes, they've been in a camp together, but there's no proof of that, and it just feels weird. Blah, blah, blah. Immortal Ketheric had trapped.
An immortal? But it couldn't possibly be. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What matters is you have him in a corner. Jaheira and every fighting body in this place have gone to Moonrise Towers to face Ketheric down. She's waiting for you there. End this. Now. We're all counting on you.
It feels bad for her to have left. For Shadowheart to have left, because she's an interesting character. But I'm also just going to continue pretending that she's still just at camp, because I didn't interact with her there either, so... So, next will be time to travel to Moonrise and deal with the fight there. That will be next time. It'll be great fun. And it will be kind of... There's good moments. I don't know how the thing involving Gale will happen. I'll make sure to save before it. Because if it just ends the game there, I'm going to reload and avoid just ending the game there. Because that's like, why would I continue with that route? But it is what it is. So have a good day. Bye-bye. I'll be back.